Welcome! Where the fun gets fascinating, the interesting gets intense, and the dark gets deeper than you think. Let's dive into the unknown with FID facts. Hey everyone! Ever wondered what bizarre creatures might be lurking in your backyard? Well, you're in for a wild ride. We're about to dive into the world of some of the strangest, most fascinating critters that might be closer than you think. Get ready to be amazed, maybe a little creeped out, but definitely entertained. We're talking about the kind of stuff that makes you say, what on earth is that thing? So buckle up, because we're about to explore the wild side of your backyard. Let's kick things off with a creature that might just give you the creeps. The house centipede, with its long legs and speedy movements, is like something out of a horror movie. They can dart across your floor in the blink of an eye, disappearing into cracks and crevices before you even know what hit you. And those legs? Don't even get me started. They have up to 15 pairs of them, and each one moves independently. But here's the thing about house centipedes. They're actually pretty helpful to have around. They're like tiny exterminators, gobbling up other insects like spiders, cockroaches, and even bedbugs. So next time you see a house centipede, don't squish it. Just let it do its thing, and be thankful that it's helping to keep your home free of even creepier critters. They're like the silent guardians, the watchful protectors. Next up, we have a tiny terror that's been around since the dinosaurs. The earwig, with its pincers, looks like it's ready for a fight. But don't worry, they're mostly harmless to humans. Now I know what you're thinking. Earwig? What kind of name is that? Well, legend has it that these little guys like to crawl into people's ears and lay their eggs. But don't worry, that's just a myth. They'd much rather hang out in your garden, munching on decaying plants and the occasional insect. Earwigs are actually pretty fascinating creatures. For example, did you know that they're one of the few insects that actually care for their young? The mother earwig will stay with her eggs, cleaning them and protecting them until they hatch. So next time you see an earwig, don't freak out. Just remember that it's more scared of you than you are of it. And who knows, maybe it's just looking for a nice cozy ear to call home. Just kidding. This one's a real head-scratcher. You won't believe it's real. The tardigrade, also known as the water bear, can survive in extreme conditions, even outer space. I'm talking about boiling water, freezing temperatures, intense radiation, even the vacuum of space. These microscopic creatures are like the superheroes of the animal kingdom. Tardigrades are able to survive these extreme conditions by going into a state of suspended animation called cryptobiosis. They basically shut down all of their bodily functions and curl up into a little ball, waiting for the coast to clear. And when conditions improve, they just reanimate themselves and go about their business like nothing happened. Scientists are still trying to figure out exactly how tardigrades do it, but one thing's for sure, these little guys are tough. They've been around for over 500 million years, surviving multiple mass extinctions. So next time you're feeling stressed out, just remember the tardigrade. If this tiny creature can survive the harshest conditions the universe can throw at it, you can handle anything. Ever seen something that looks like it's from another planet? Well, here it is. The jumping spider with its big eyes and incredible jumping ability is a true marvel of nature. These little guys are like the Spider-Man of the insect world. They can jump up to 50 times their own body length, using their powerful hind legs to launch themselves through the air with incredible precision. But the most amazing thing about jumping spiders is their eyesight. They have 8 eyes, arranged in a way that gives them 360-degree vision. So next time you see a jumping spider, don't be afraid. Take a moment to appreciate its incredible abilities. This creature is so bizarre, it's almost cute. Almost. The velvet ant, which is actually a type of wasp, has a painful sting and is also known as the cow killer. Now, I know what you're thinking. Cow killer? Seriously. But don't let the name fool you. These guys are no match for a real cow. However, their sting is incredibly painful, earning them a spot on the Schmidt Sting Pain Index. But let's talk about their appearance for a second. I mean, come on, they're called velvet ants for a reason. They're covered in this soft, fuzzy hair that makes them look like little teddy bears. But don't let their cuddly appearance fool you. These guys are not to be messed with. The females are wingless and spend their days scurrying around on the ground looking for places to lay their eggs. So yeah, they're not exactly the cuddliest creatures out there, but they're definitely fascinating to learn about. And finally, the most bizarre backyard creature of them all. The opiliones or harvestmen, often mistaken for spiders, have a single body segment and can detach their legs to escape predators. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, they can detach their legs? Yep, you heard that right. If a predator grabs hold of a harvestman's leg, it can just detach it and make a run for it. The leg will keep twitching for a while, distracting the predator while the harvestman makes its escape. But here's the even weirder part. Harvestmen aren't actually spiders. They're arachnids, which means they're related to spiders, but they're a completely different order. Harvestmen are actually pretty harmless creatures. So next time you see one, don't be afraid to get up close and personal. So there you have it, folks. The most bizarre creatures you might find in your backyard. Next time you're out there, keep an eye out for these fascinating critters. You never know what you might find lurking in the grass or hiding under a rock. Remember, these creatures might seem strange and even a little scary at first, but they're all part of what makes our planet so amazing and diverse. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more wild and wacky content.
Stop scrolling, don't miss out. Hit subscribe, smash that like button and bell icon, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Join our community today.